Hi, I'm Kyle Roy, going to give you the connector's take on Netflix. So what is it? I'm sure you've seen all the red envelopes floating all over the place on your television. They talk about it on the radio. They're in magazine ads constantly. Basically what this is a way to receive your DVDs by mail. So no longer will you have to make the trip in your car down to the video store. No gas, no driving, no late fees either. Basically this is a service that will send DVDs directly to your house. So how does it work? Basically you jump online and sign up on the internet. You choose your account. Basically you have to choose how many movies you'd like to receive at a time. So they'll send you, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many movies you want at a time, and that determines the price per month. And that's the way you pay Netflix. You don't pay per movie, you don't pay late fees, you just pay a monthly service fee and you get as many movies as you want. Now they'll send you 3 movies, let's say, at a time, and then you just send those back as you watch them, and then they'll send the next one. Now what do I mean by that? That's one of the things that kind of makes Netflix cool, is they have a queue. So after you sign up for an account, when you jump online, you'll see a thing that says your queue. And what you do is you go in and you select movies that you'd like to see. Now, you can select any movie out there. You can select TV shows, and you add those movies to your queue, and then what Netflix will do is they will always send the next movie that's on your queue. You're free to constantly rearrange your queue, and it's basically just a big list of movies that you would like to watch. Now the great thing about this is not only do you not have to drive to the movie store, but how many of us have driven all the way to the movie store, get there, and then the movie that I want is not available. Now I spend a half an hour walking all over the movie store trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to watch instead? And I can't think of what the next movie in line would have been because I had my heart set on watching this one particular movie. That's what's great about Netflix. You do this all ahead of time. You'll find yourself logging on anytime you see a preview and you know that a movie's coming out on DVD. You can add that to your queue even before it's available. So you'll be one of the first people in line. Now, what else makes Netflix cool? It's got a watch instantly feature, so you can actually watch movies instantly on your computer. Now, there are some devices that will actually allow you to watch those same watch instantly movies on your television as well. Check out some of the other videos on our site. There's a video on the Samsung 2500 series Blu-ray player, and that's one of the examples of a device that will actually play these movies for you on your own television, so you're not just limited to watching them on your computer. Now, the only downside of the Watch Instantly feature is that it doesn't offer every single movie out there, don't get me wrong. The selection is somewhat limited, but there's still literally thousands of selections available on Watch Instantly. So not only will you get movies by mail now, but you can watch them on your computer when you're in between movies. Usually the movie turnaround is only about, let's say, 3 days. You send it in, they get it, then they send it right back, usually about a 3 to 4 day turnaround. That'll vary depending on your area. So test it out. If the turnaround time is great, then you're all set. What else makes it cool? Well, they've got this thing in Netflix where not only can you select the movies that'll be next on your queue, but if you've already seen the movie as you're scrolling through the thousands and thousands of movies available, you can actually rate the movie. You rate each movie based on a 1 to 5 star scale, and based off of those selections, Netflix will actually suggest movies to you. So there's another tab on Netflix.com that will say movies you'll love, is what it says. And you can select that tab and choose those movies, and they'll send out the movies that they suggest to you. So if you really can't think of the next movie that you'd like to watch, Netflix will make some suggestions, and you'd be surprised at how accurate it actually is. All of that makes Netflix cool. So what's the downside? Well, the only downside really is that you do have to wait for your movie. So you can't go and get it instantly. You do have to wait for it to arrive at your door. But as I said, you select a couple movies at a time, and there's pretty much always one coming. Because you don't have to send them all back at the same time. You can send one or none. and they'll just constantly send you the next one that's on your queue. And if one isn't available, that's the other downside. Occasionally you'll find a movie that's brand new, might have some wait time involved because it's so popular. But the nice thing about Netflix, again, is that they will always send you the next movie on your queue. So if one's not available, boom, the next one comes. So you'll find yourself actually getting addicted to watching movies, which I have to admit, that's me. I do nothing but watch movies. So try it out. Netflix, my opinion, the Tech Connector's opinion really, is it's a great way to get your DVDs rather than depending on the local movie store. Plans are very reasonable. Check it out, netflix.com. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm available via email or our phone number listed on our website, www.techconnectors.com. Definitely give me a call with any questions. Thanks for tuning in.